How much is a new email address worth to your company? Good morning, everybody. You probably spend a lot of effort to get new email addresses on file because email is still a fantastic tool for keeping in touch with your audience. But how much effort and how much money is justified? To know this, you have to calculate the value of a new email address. To do this, follow these 5 steps. First, identify all the ways you make money from email. This could be ads in the email itself, ads on web pages that the email sends people to, direct sales. You might have other sources of revenue, like if you rent your list. But make a list, make sure you have all the different ways that you make money from your email efforts. For each of these revenue streams, create some basic calculations. For example, let's say you're a subscription publisher and you sell new subscriptions through email. If the value of the new subscription is $500 and every campaign gets a 0.1% conversion rate, then every name on your list is worth 50 cents for each send. That raises the question, how many sends do you get out of a typical email address before that address becomes undeliverable? Which leads us to number 3, which is calculate the approximate life of a new email address. How long does a new email address last before the person unsubscribes or the email otherwise becomes undeliverable? With those 3 steps, you can make a decent estimate of the value of a new email address, but it gets more complicated. Number 4, think about different ways you get new emails and the different types of emails. For example, there's company emails and there's personal emails. There's emails you get along with a paid transaction, and there's emails you get from a free transaction. There's different titles or categories of people behind those addresses. Some email addresses come in from different types of offers. It's somewhat obvious that each of these groups would have different value. For example, a business email address that you acquire along with a subscription purchase is probably more valuable than a Hotmail address someone gave you when they signed up for a free white paper. But how do you track that? You could use a customer data platform to get close to the right answer, but it's a pretty big task, which leads to number 5. Avoid analysis paralysis. The more you think about this question, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about this question, the more categories and exceptions and caveats you'll discover. If you let it, it will drive you crazy. There are 100 rabbit holes you can fall into. You have to get comfortable with the idea that close enough is close enough, and that not all efforts to collect email addresses will result in high quality names. So if you decide that an email address is worth about $3, adjust your expectations up or down for different efforts. Now, if you're interested in pursuing this matter further, give me a call. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe, like, share, all that sort of stuff. And thanks so much for listening.